Yeah, we had a minivan.
We're not. Is that recording? Can you check? Because I feel like I don't see any minivans anymore.
No, I mean, like, you probably see them if you were playing, like, soccer or kickball or some shit like that.
Because today I saw one and I was like, what the hell? I haven't seen a van in a while. Because we had a van. We had like two vans.
Yeah.
I mean, not at the same time, but we got one van, then we got another one.
Van. Vans are convenient for families, but I feel like...
I mean, now they got SUVs.
Yeah, SUVs, the crossovers, those are a little bit more stylish. You know, but I feel like you sort of see what's around you in your space, in your world. We're all pretty much young adults right now. So, you know, we just seeing like young adult whips in our space.
True.
That is true, yeah. Mm-hmm. Although, I mean, when I'm older, I don't know. I feel like the vans are going to be out of style.
I miss the vans. I had my first, the first time I ever smoked weed was in a van, in the back of my family's van, actually. It was, how'd it go? So my older brother, he used to smoke a lot of weed. That's sort of how, like, I got introduced into it. And ironically enough, you know, he tried to, like, keep me away from marijuana, you know. He's like, no, man, what the fuck, don't do that. And, you know, I've got asthma and shit, too. So, like, he tried to keep me away from it. But it was one of these nights, he was a cool older brother. He would let me rock with him. He let me hang out with his friends and, you know, the older kids. And I don't know, I adjusted well. They enjoyed my presence as well there. It felt like they were happy to have me around. So I do a lot of the things that they were doing. I couldn't, like, smoke or drink anything like that. But I was around the environment. And my brother would whip my mom's whip, the little minivan. They ride it around. They'd hotbox that shit, all that. And one of these nights, my brother, he had a late night meetup. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I don't know why I didn't know what was happening. But he was smashing some shit, you know what I'm saying? He was with his homeboys. They're all at the house. He's like, yo, I got to go to this girl's house. You want to come? All right. So we pulled up in the minivan. He's like, all right, I'll be right back. So he left me and, like, two of his homeboys in the minivan. I'm in the back. I'm just chilling. His friends are, like, now in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. And then, you know, he goes off to do his thing, clapping some cheeks or whatever. And he's gone for a long time, very, very long time. And so they're just chilling. They're driving around. They're bumping music. They're cooling it. And the dude's like, yo, you trying to smoke one? He's like, yeah. And I'm in the back the whole time. I'm just vibing. I'm quiet. I think what it is, I didn't talk too much. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why I guess they were chill. I didn't say any dumb kid shit, I guess. Even though I was thinking dumb kid shit. I just wasn't vocalizing. How old
were you?
That's hilarious.
That's a great question. I think I was 10 or 11, right? So this is 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, this is early as fuck. This is my first contact with marijuana the first time. After this experience, I did not use it again until, like, maybe about 16, all right?
Yeah.
But, so they're riding around, they roll up, you know what I'm saying? He's smoking it, and now the car is fogged out at this point. So they didn't pass me anything, but I'm sitting inside of a fog.
Yeah.
And I didn't say anything. I'm just chilling there, and I'm like, oh, word. I could sort of feel like a little something coming on. I'm like, okay, interesting. So they smoking, they chatting it up. You know, what you doing? You having a good sesh? They laughing, they talking it up. And then the homie in the passenger seat, his name is Dre. You know, he hits it. And then he finally, for some reason, his peripheral, he finally notices me. Now it's cloudier than ever, but now I guess because you're high, your heightened senses, he notices that there's a human being, another presence behind him, and naturally, you know, passes that shit back to me in the back, and I take it. I'm like, and just hit that shit. I'm like, I'll never forget that was the first time I ever smoked weed. And I'm sitting there, I'm vibing for a little bit, and the guy in the passenger seat, he looks to Dre, and he's like, yo, where'd the blunt go? And he's like, yo, I passed it to the nigga in the back. He pulls up, he's like, what the fuck you mean a nigga in the back? He looks back, he sees like, oh shit, that's CeeLo's little brother. Oh fuck. And I was like, yeah. I've been here the whole time, guys. I've been in the whole hot box. I was like, it's too late. And they're like, damn, yeah, it's definitely too late. Well, shit, man, you might as well hit that shit and pass it if you want. So I hit it, passed it. Now I'm in rotation. We smoking. And it was good vibes, good vibes. This is why I'm very fond of vans in general. But then we went down, we chilled by the pool area in the neighborhood, the girls' neighborhood. And I I was laying on those couches, you know, the pool couches that are like the rubber bands spread out. And I've always been a hefty nigga, you know, so I've been a thick guy my whole life. I'm laying down on these couches, first time ever experiencing weed. And I felt like I was melting, like syrup. Like my body, I realize now it's because I could feel like just pieces of my flesh coming through the little bands of the pull chair. But at the time, it felt like I was literally just melting from the weed. Like every piece of my body was falling out of this chair, and I was just like molasses, just dripping, bro. Yeah, so
Damn.
Yo,
vans are cool.
that
was a whole about my experience with vans and the family van.
That's a funny story, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was early. So I was young. I was very young. I had only done it that one time, and then I did not smoke weed again until like we started driving.
Bro,
like 16.
Yo, I always had like an issue with vans, man. So, so my mom had a van too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she would drop me off to school. And this was high school,
Oh.
right? So I would have to like, for some reason, there was always a passenger. I don't know what like, no one had to sit there, but there was always someone sitting there. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I always had to be the guy who slid the van door open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, bro, being dropped off in the middle of like the doors to the school, you're dropped off right there. So you gotta slide that shit. And me as a kid, I'm thinking everybody's watching me. No one's watching me.
Yeah, it feels like they're watching.
And it feels like that. And you sliding that shit. I'm like, shit. Did anybody see that? And then I gotta like
It
run.
was the manual one, right?
Yeah, bro. Nah, but things got lit
Not-
when we
not-
got that automatic. That little,
Oh,
yeah.
you had? I never
we
had
had the
automatic.
spaceship.
Never had automatic.
Yeah,
Things
man.
got nice, man.
Yeah, we had the automatic doors with the. We would do this for road trips. I feel like my dad had some jobs and shit. And some like he had a gas station in Daytona Beach that he was working at. Like, he owned, and we go there sometimes. My brother would work on the weekends.
Oh, nice.
So we hop in a van and we ride there. That shit was pretty dope though. It had like the little DVD players. We figured out how to plug in the Xbox in that bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes,
bro. So
yes, good times.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
My cousins had a DVD. We wasn't that advanced. we didn't get that model that year.
Yeah.
I think it was. I don't know what year the car, but it wasn't that technically because the newer ones. Even now, like some of them have like DVD like screens up behind each.
The
Each of
head seats.
Yeah, each of the head seats. It's crazy, man.
I mean, yeah, man. If you got Teslas with TVs in them, the least you could do is put it.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's for, and it's for like the kids, right? Because they're family cars. So.
Yeah. It's for the kids for the road trips.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Deep Thoughts.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Our link tree is in the description, and you can check out previous videos on the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Apple Podcasts, leave a rating and a review. Maybe we'll read it on the podcast one of these days.
After you leave that rating and review, be sure to share it with friends, family. You know, Deep Thoughts. Come on, family. Let's get it. Let's grow.
Y'all take care. Peace.